Good morning, Mr. Carey. I hope you're doing well. I'm Kayla. I'm the new Director of Communication here at Pepsi, and I have a few suggestions for how we can deal with the recent backlash to our Live for Now ad. Now, as you know, folks on Twitter made some statements, many comical, expressing their upset at the Live for Now commercial. Their biggest problem, though, was with how the protesting is represented. Our video shows it as a fun and lighthearted event, which is not what many protesters experience. See, Miss Jenner, Kendall Jenner, is a very privileged white woman, and the African Americans in the Black Lives Matter movement do not just hand someone a Pepsi and make everything okay. This is the biggest problem that they had. Our statement of apology then received backlash. People felt the apology wasn't genuine enough, and the apology to Ms. Jenner should have been towards the offended protesters. Now, going forward, we must identify and relate to our offended audience, not just the general public. So to identify that, we have these categorical descriptions of audiences. And our audience is a category D, or a concerned audience. See, there was humor in the Twitter backlash, which tells me that our audience isn't viewing this as a highly severe situation. No one died or anything, but they still feel that we need to take responsibility for releasing offensive content. And so here's my plan. First, we release our letter of apology that goes more into depth and addresses their concerns. We bring up Uniworld Group, and we let people know that we have hired this group that is known for minority ownership. And finally, we'll clean up our Twitter image with help from the letter. Part of this letter, we have minimization, bolstering corrective action, and mortification. Minimization makes the situation seem like less of a crisis. Bolstering reminds audiences that we are a good company. Corrective action says, look, this is how we're going to fix our problem. And then we have mortification, which says, yes, we made a mistake and we take responsibility. Here I have, dear Pepsi customers, I offer my sincerest apologies for Pepsi's recent advertisement. The commercial demonstrated insensitivity towards recent social movements and the brave men and women that strive for change. The first sentence directly goes into mortification, and it says, look, I'm sorry. Then we say we understand exactly what we did wrong, because it says we demonstrated insensitivity towards recent social movements, which is exactly what people have been complaining about on Twitter. And then the second paragraph, our intention was not to offend and divide, but to encourage positivity in these changing times. As a global brand, we find great satisfaction in knowing that our products and messages can be influential. We understand that the Live for Now campaign distorted our values and intentions and have taken immediate action to remove the content in its entirety. So we bolster a little bit more, and then we get into the corrective action at the end. The Live for Now campaign is being removed, which is good. This is what people want to hear. As a company that encourages innovation, bolstering, it is never Pepsi's intention to trivialize social movements. Going forward, we will take your feedback into consideration and pass it along to our new creative team, Uniworld Group, or bolstering and corrective action here. Their views align more appropriately with Pepsi's, and we look forward to our collaboration on future advertisements. This is ending with a little positivity. Then we go into more minimization and bolstering, big bolstering here. We have taken steps in our company to spread diversity in management positions and are proud to offer many scholarships to minority students interested in changing the world. This tells our audience, yes, this might be how this commercial represented us, but that is not who we are. This is who we are, we are a company that supports diversity. Pepsi is a supporter of diversity. Yet again, it needs to be reiterated. And innovation and vows to more appropriately express these values in future advertisements. So we take this letter, we spread it through Twitter, and we make it very easily available on our homepage on Pepsi. We'll have a little tab front that people can click on and say letter of apology. And then if news people come to us, we will tell them, yes, we made a mistake, we are sorry, but it's not necessary that we go to them, because then our ad will be everywhere. People will be talking about it for weeks in the news cycle, and we just want to avoid that. With this letter, And with these strategies, I am confident that we will get Pepsi back on people's favorite people's favorite drinking company once again. Thank you so much for your time.